Well, mate, thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today. It's an absolute honour having you on the show. We've been playing the new single, Running on You, and it has been getting so much positive feedback from our listeners, so congratulations.
Thanks so much, everyone. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
So, mate, tell us a little bit about this single. Everybody's saying how catchy it is. How did the single come about in the first place?
Well, I probably demoed it up maybe 3, 4 years ago, and just bit by bit been working on it. Obviously, COVID, delayed a lot of things for everyone, but we ended up recording it. Late last year, I think it was, with Alex Moses, who plays in Columbus, a favourite band of ours, and just pulled it all together.
Were you aware of just how catchy it was when you were working on it? Because that seems to be the thing that most people are commenting on, just how catchy it is. Was that something that you realised when you were working on it?
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I guess you got to try and keep people interested, I guess, and I try and make even like the verses and the pre-choruses catchy as well. Just the whole thing a hook, really, just with everyone's attention span nowadays. But yeah, thanks for that. I look up to a lot of bands that really do that stuff well, like Weezer and all that. And so yeah.
You mentioned about COVID stopping you guys from doing a lot of stuff, but at the same time, you guys also wrote an EP during that time. What was it like trying to keep everything going, even though you couldn't get out there and do shows and things like that at the time?
Yeah, it was pretty full on. In Melbourne, we got locked down like 5, 6 times, so there was a lot of gearing up for maybe a gig or something like that, or do some recording, and then they'd lock us down again. We try to keep at it. I remember just trying to stay busy behind the scenes. I worked on our website. I don't really know how to build a website at all, but I had the time, so it was a lot of trial and error, hundreds of hours, and worked on that, and then always sort of writing songs and demoing up songs, and then here and there we were able to record, I think we did 3 songs over all the lockdowns, so that was, in hindsight, I'm pretty impressed, yeah.
And what's it been like now being able to get back out there and do shows again? Because, of course, you guys have shared the stage with some of the biggest bands out there, so what's it been like now getting back out there and being able to play shows again?
Yeah, it's been awesome, man. We just played a show last night with Waves from America, and they were pretty much a big influence on us starting this band in the first place. So that was pretty surreal. It's very surreal, and even just going to other shows, like I've been going to heaps of shows, and I don't really have any. We've been dropping a lot of money on all these tickets and festivals coming out, but I probably wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I realized one of the things that I went through during the lockdowns was that I realized I'd started to take live music for granted. I'd been going to shows ever since I was like 13, 14 years old, and
yeah,
it was just something that you did every week, but I don't think I'll ever take it for granted again. Is that kind of how you've been feeling about it as well?
Yeah, I always love going to shows all the time, but even people that I would say are more casual, gig goers, even they're going to me, yeah, I've really missed it, and they're trying to get out and support, especially local music, even just, down at the pub there might be someone playing guitar and people have been loving that. Yeah.
So I remember during the Melbourne lockdowns, I had to go up to Queensland for work, and I was sitting in a restaurant one night, and they had just an acoustic guitarist doing covers, and it was like, wow, I haven't heard live music for so long. It was like one of those moments where it's just like, what's that live music? Where's that coming from? Like, it was just, yeah, a surreal moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny because you just sort of take anything, and even little things like that you get really excited about again. And yeah, as you said, not that you might not have thought you were taking it for granted, but when it's taken away from you, you know how important it is to you. And I always used to joke, like, even just to go to a venue, even if there's just like, I'm happy, even if there was no bands coming out from behind the red curtain.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Now,
Um,
as we said, this single is getting such great feedback, and a lot more people are discovering the band. What are your plans now for the future? What are you looking to do over the summer and heading into the new year?
well, we put a lot of energy into getting ready for this wave show because it was, yeah, really, really important to us, and especially for me, like I really look up to them, and yeah, in pretty much all aspects. So we put a lot of energy into that, and I feel like we've really leveled up coming into that, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to. We're going to record an EP. We're going to stick with Alex, who recorded "Running on You." It's yeah, we have another song we actually just finished recording with him too, so we'll drop that in the new year. And we just filmed a music video for the new song. So yeah, I got to edit all that. Probably going to do a music video for "Running on You" once we can get some time. I think we'll just do that over an afternoon or something. We got some footage from the show last night. And then in the new year, yeah, probably do a full EP with Alex and yeah, rock and roll.
Awesome. How did that relationship with Alex start? What do you feel that he brings to your music?
I was always a big fan of his band Columbus. They're sort of pop punk. Yeah, just looked up to them. And then I think Alex, he used to be, yeah, I think he lived in Brisbane or something. And then he moved to Melbourne. And then, yeah, he was recording bands. So I hit him up and, yeah, that was pretty surreal just to work with him. And I've done a few songwriting sessions with him too, in the demoing sort of stage. And yeah, just like production wise, everything just the next level for us, like doing, a lot more takes on the vocals and guitars and actually trying to nail it, yeah, each time and work on the tones, just everything.
That is awesome, mate. Well, we are going to play Running on You on our show again right now. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us after such a big show last night. And I guess to finish off, what would you like to say to our listeners out there before they take another listen to this amazing track?
Just like to thank everyone for supporting us, and thanks so much. Cheers.